Hello BTS lovers! What happens when one of the biggest musical acts in the world, with a dedicated global fanbase and a history of chart-topping hits, is snubbed by one of the most prestigious award ceremonies in the music industry? For BTS, the global K-pop phenomenon, this is exactly the question fans have been asking after the announcement of the 2025 Grammy Awards nominations. Despite their monumental achievements and influence on the music world, BTS was noticeably absent from the nominations for the upcoming Grammy Awards. This exclusion has sparked intense debate, particularly among ARMY, the dedicated fanbase of BTS, and music industry analysts. How could the Recording Academy overlook BTS in a year where their individual members, including Taehyung, Jungkook, and Jin, made remarkable solo debuts? Is this a deliberate decision by the Grammy Awards? Or is it a reflection of deeper issues within the music industry's treatment of K-pop? In this news, we delve into the reasons behind BTS's exclusion from the 2025 Grammy Awards, exploring the factors that led to this surprising omission, the reactions from fans and industry insiders, and what this means for BTS's future at the Grammys. On November 8, 2025, the Recording Academy announced the list of nominees for the 67th Annual Grammy Awards. As expected, several major names from the global music scene such as Beyoncé, Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, and Bruno Mars were included. However, BTS, the first and only K-pop group to ever receive a Grammy nomination, was conspicuously absent from the list. For BTS's global fanbase, known as ARMY, this exclusion was nothing short of a shock. The group had consistently broken records in the music industry, with their albums and singles reaching unprecedented success on the charts, both in South Korea and internationally. In the previous years, BTS had received multiple nominations, including Best Pop Duo/Group Performance for their hit singles Dynamite, Butter, and My Universe with Coldplay, as well as recognition for Best Music Video with Yet to Come, The Most Beautiful Moment. To many, this exclusion in 2025 signals a growing divide between the global success of K-pop, especially BTS, and the traditional Western-centric views of major awards like the Grammy Awards. Despite BTS's continuous evolution and success, the Recording Academy's failure to nominate the group or any other K-pop artist in 2025 raises a number of critical questions about the award process and the challenges K-pop faces in gaining mainstream recognition in the West. Since their debut in 2013, BTS has grown into a global cultural force. The group has not only revolutionized the K-pop genre, but has also contributed to a cultural shift in the global music scene. With their messages of self-love, mental health awareness, and social justice, BTS has managed to engage millions of fans worldwide, transcending language barriers and cultural differences. Their music continues to top international charts, break streaming records, and sell out arenas across the globe. Despite this, the Grammy Awards have been slow to fully embrace the K-pop genre. While BTS was initially nominated for their breakthrough single Dynamite in 2021, the group's nominations have often been in categories traditionally reserved for more mainstream Western artists. Additionally, BTS's achievements have been met with minimal recognition in major categories, such as Album of the Year or Song of the Year, despite their global influence. The 2025 Grammy Awards are particularly notable because it marked the first year BTS did not receive a nomination since they first entered the Grammy race in 2020. While the group has not released a full album together in 2024 due to members focusing on their individual projects, each member of BTS had significant solo debuts. These solo works set new records, with Taehyung's album topping charts, Jungkook's singles breaking records in terms of streams, and Jin's The Astronaut being widely praised. However, the Recording Academy did not acknowledge the success of any of these projects in the 2025 nominations. Industry reactions. Was this a political decision? The failure to nominate BTS in 2025 has led to widespread discussions about the role of politics in the music industry. Critics argue that the Recording Academy has not yet fully accepted K-pop into its fold, despite the genre's meteoric rise globally. BTS, in particular, has been seen as the key ambassador for K-pop in the West, and their exclusion from this year's nominations raises questions about the Academy's biases and how they view the genre. Several music industry insiders have pointed out that the Grammys have often been criticized for their lack of diversity and for favoring genres and artists that align more closely with the traditional Western music market. Despite BTS's success, they have frequently been placed in categories that do not reflect their full artistic range, leading some to question whether there is an underlying resistance to the cultural shift that K-pop represents. There's always been a tension between the Grammy Awards and the internationalization of music, said one music industry insider. The Grammys have a history of being slow to recognize non-Western music, and K-pop in particular has struggled to break through. BTS has certainly opened the doors, but their failure to be recognized this year is a clear sign that the industry is still hesitant to fully embrace what they represent. As soon as the 2025 Grammy nominations were announced, BTS fans took to social media to voice their frustration and disappointment. Many fans expressed anger over the Academy's exclusion of BTS and the broader K-pop genre, accusing the Grammys of unfair treatment and cultural insensitivity. Some fans suggested that the Grammy Awards were using BTS and other K-pop artists to boost viewership, but ultimately failing to give them the recognition they deserve. They only use K-pop to increase ratings but never actually give us the respect we deserve, one fan posted on X, formerly Twitter. It's frustrating to see them ignore BTS when they've broken so many records this year, another added. This sentiment was echoed by others who felt that the lack of recognition for BTS's solo work was a missed opportunity for the Grammy Awards to acknowledge the individual growth of each member. BTS's solo careers have been nothing short of revolutionary, but the Grammy Awards refuse to recognize their success. It's a slap in the face to both the members and their fans, one fan wrote. Some fans also pointed to the growing cultural influence of BTS and their members, arguing that the Grammys' failure to nominate BTS or any K-pop artist in 2025 is a reflection of the industry's reluctance to fully embrace the global shift in music consumption and production. BTS's absence from the 2025 Grammy nominations is part of a larger issue regarding the representation of K-pop artists in Western music awards. While BTS's global success has made the genre more visible in the West, K-pop artists as a whole continue to face significant challenges when it comes to receiving recognition from major institutions like the Recording Academy. This year's exclusion of BTS, combined with the overall lack of K-pop nominees, has raised concerns about the long-term future of K-pop at prestigious Western award shows. While BTS's achievements have helped open doors for other K-pop artists, the continued lack of recognition by the Grammys raises doubts about whether the genre will ever receive the full acknowledgement it deserves. BTS is a global phenomenon. Their influence cannot be overstated. Yet, the Grammy Awards still fail to recognize them as they deserve, said another music critic. This is not just about BTS. It's about K-pop as a whole. The Grammys need to reconsider their approach to international music. What's next for BTS and K-pop at the Grammys? Despite this setback, BTS's legacy is far from over. The group's impact on the global music landscape is undeniable, and their influence continues to grow through their solo projects. While 2025 may have marked a year without Grammy recognition, BTS's reach is wider than any award could reflect. Moving forward, fans and industry experts alike will be watching closely to see if the Recording Academy will adjust its stance on K-pop and acknowledge the genre's undeniable influence. With BTS continuing to break records, engage with millions of fans and inspire artists around the world, it is clear that K-pop is here to stay, whether or not it receives recognition from the Grammys. The exclusion of BTS and K-pop from the 2025 Grammy nominations raises critical questions about the music industry's treatment of non-Western genres. While BTS's absence is a blow to the K-pop community, it also highlights the need for change within the Grammy Awards. As the global music scene continues to evolve, it is essential for institutions like the Recording Academy to reflect that change by embracing diverse genres and acknowledging the contributions of artists beyond traditional Western music. For BTS, their impact on the music industry is not defined by Grammy recognition, but by the lasting influence they have had on millions of fans worldwide. However, this year's snub serves as a reminder that, despite their success, the journey for true global recognition in the Western music industry is far from complete.